Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about new scenario in SSIS. So please try to watch all my previous videos so that you'll get more understanding on different technologies like SQL Server development, performance tuning, Power BI and DAX, and integration services. Now we'll go to the SQL Server Management Studio. There we can understand today's video demo. So I have a table source data. In this table there are 4 columns and 6 rows. Okay, so my requirement is I want to create a package that has to generate the Excel files dynamically based on the source data. But so what are the site column values? So if it is 2 3 means, so I need to create the different Excel sheets based on the site name value. So in this case we have 2 values, one is north and south. So when I run the package, the Excel file has to be created and 2 sheets has to be generated, because here I have 2 values. In case 4 means 4 sheets has to be created. How to do that? In this video we'll try to see that. So I'm opening the Visual Studio. Here we can see that already I have designed the package. So I'll try to explain what are the steps I have followed to design this package and all. So first of all, I want to understand how many distinct sites are there. Okay, first of all I want to understand how many sites, distinct sites are there. Here we can see that there are 2 sites. Even I'll try to execute this query so that we can see clearly. So there are 2 sites, one is the south and north. So when I execute the package, Excel file has to be generated with 2 sheet names, because here I have 2 sheets, right? 2 values, north and south. Okay, so here I have taken the execute SQL task because I want to store all the site names into the variable. So for storing this all the site names, I have created one variable, that is object data type, because here I'm returning more than one value. So let me double click it. Now you can see that, so the result set is a full result set. Here I have written the query, select distinct site from the source data. Whenever I execute this query, I'm getting more than one value. So that is the reason I have kept result set is full result set. For storing all these variables, for storing all these values, I have created one more variable, that is list object. Here the data type is object because we are storing more than one value. So in the next step I am taking the for each loop container, because I want to iterate that object variable to extract each site name. Okay, so go to the collection. Here you can see that, so I have taken enumerator as for each enumerator, and I have given the object name variable is list of object, because in this object variable I am storing all the different site names, that is like north and south, in future maybe east or west, whatever it is. Okay, so for every extraction we are getting the values. For that I have created another variable with the data type is string data type. Here index is 0. So basically I have used script task here to just kind of debugging like whether it is coming site name correctly or not, nothing more else. Even I'll double click it. So read on variable site, edit script. So it's opening. Okay, now you can see that I have just written one line of code, that is message box. I mean, it's kind of displaying what kind of site value we are getting when you run the package and all. So after that, so I'm creating the Excel file so dynamically based on the execute SQL task. So let me show the script. So here I have written the dynamically expression. Click on. So I have taken the SQL statement source, open. So when I click, you will see this kind of message, because here I am concatenating dynamically with the variables. Create table. So table name is dynamic because so we need to create the Excel sheets dynamically based on the site name. So that is the reason I am concatenating site name value with this table creation, right? create table site variable. After that I have mentioned the column names. Here in this case there are 4 columns are there. So id, first name and last name. So okay, so first name, last name, and third one is, let me check the data. So first name, okay, site, last name, 4 columns, right? Okay, so here I am running this expression dynamically, not in a static way. So after that finally I'm creating the Excel file. So click on OLDB source. Here you can see that, so I'm using a procedure and passing on parameter. So just click on here, you can see that, so I'm using variable as a parameter in this OLDB source. Click on columns, you can see that. So after that I'm generating the Excel file. So let me execute and we'll try to understand whether it's working correctly or not. So right click, execute package. So first site north and the second site south. Okay, package has been executed successfully. So we'll try to understand whether it is creating successfully or not. So first we'll try to understand where the files are located. So I think in this folder files are created dynamically. So now you can see that, so employee underscore, so this is today timestamp, right? Double click it. So there are 2 sheets are there, north and south, right? So 6 rows. Even we can run multiple times also, there's no problem at all. Let me run one more time. So north, south. Okay, so package has been completed successfully. Let me validate the data. So execute. Now you can see the second Excel file also. For example, in case if I add one more site name newly, so whether it is creating 3 sheets or 2 sheets, we'll try to understand. So for timing, I'll try to insert one more data. Insert into source data, values 7 comma, so east. For timing, give any name, no problem. Ramo Srinu. Okay, so let me execute. Okay, I think identity already is there, no problem. Okay, so now there are 7 rows are there, but if I run this package, this time the file has to be created with 3 sheets. Earlier 2 sheets only, because earlier we have only 2 site values, north and south, but in this case I have created another site, so that is east. So let me see that whether it is creating in 2 or 3. We'll try to understand by executing a package. Execute package, east, north, south. Okay, so file has been created, so double click it. Now you can see that okay, just 3 sheets, right? I don't know why. So double click it. Yeah, 3 sheets, right? So I have chosen the wrong Excel file. Okay, east, north, south, right? So it's giving correctly only. So this way we can generate some multiple sheets within the same Excel files. Even if you run multiple times also, there is no problem, because I'm appending the timestamp also. So if you want, we'll try to generate one more time, because the last time I have chosen the wrong Excel file, that's why I got confusion whether it is giving correctly or not. So south, okay, success. So fourth one is click on here, 3 sheets, east, south, north. So it's working as we expectations. Okay, so that's all for today's video. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions or queries, you can send me an email or drop your comments in the comment section, so that I'll try to reply as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys.